fans, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl 876, you're the British. If you're new here, welcome. You have found the perfect spot for all things fashion, delicious Jamaican cuisine and travel. Big shout out to my loyal subscribers. Big up yourself. If you are just passing through and this channel isn't your vibe, I get it. Not everything is for everyone, but thanks for checking it out. Hopefully, next time you stop by, you'll hit that subscribe button. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support your girl. You're the British. Big up yourself all the time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, as you can see, I'm still in bed. People, a piece of rain, a galang, yeah. Anyhow, guys, so because we're having thunderstorm, yeah, I remember when I was much younger, normally whenever we have heavy rain or thunderstorm back a yacht, I remember my daddy always go cook curry goat belly and head with rice, white rice. Anyhow, people, so me no feel for no curry goat. No, not curry goat. Me no feel for no belly and head, no tripe and bean or anything of the sort like that. So what I'm gonna be cooking today, cause me just wake up, I know some me a original foodie. So I decide to make cook some gungo rice and some stew beef. So I gonna get up now and dash into the kitchen, and I'm just gonna take you guys with me as I prepare my gungo rice and my stew beef. So let's go, guys. So, guys, I already listen. I have my gungo already cook, and I place it into the freezer. It still have a little bit of ice, but anyhow, I go throw it into the rice cooker. I leave it to thaw for some time, but it still need to thaw some more. So as I said, my gungo was already pressured and inside the freezer. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna place this into the rice cooker and start my gungo and rice. So I'm gonna throw in my gungo now, people. Turn on the rice cooker. Going to add some water. Then I'm going to add my little seasoning to it, nothing much, and my coconut milk. So let this go on the thing, and then I'm just gonna add some water now. Alright guys, I'm going to be adding some butter. Now the coconut milk was already added to my gungo when I pressured it earlier. Well, not really earlier, about a week ago. When I pressured it, I added the coconut milk to it already. So I'm not going to add any more coconut milk. However, I'm going to add butter. Now the butter that I'm using is heavenly butter made with buttermilk. I really like the texture of this butter when I'm using it in my rice and peas. Let me show you guys the texture. It's really soft. And that's one of the main reasons why I like it. So I'm gonna add some butter to it. Yeah. And then after I add my butter, I'm just gonna add some salt to it. I'm just gonna season it for my liking. And I'm gonna add some thyme, some dry thyme to it. You can put a scallion or spring onion in it if you prefer. But I'm not going to put any scallion in mine. I'm just going to season it with my salt and my butter. And I'm also going to be putting, you don't know when me I going to put, anybody want to take a guess when me I going to drop in the pot? I am going to be dropping my Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, I love my Scotch bonnet. So in a bit, I'm just going to put some salt to it, wash my rice and just add it in. All right, guys. So basically I now start to use sea salt whenever I'm cooking. So this is the brand I'm using is fine grain sea salt. It's much better than the NaCl, which is the sodium chloride salt that we normally use every single day in the kitchen. But I'm just using the sea salt. It's much more healthier than the NaCl salt, which is the sodium chloride salt. So this is the brand I'm using, sea salt. I also have the pink one as well, but I normally use the pink sea salt whenever I'm doing like fry eggs or all them little something there. But normally this is the one I started using when I'm cooking. So let me go along over the sink now, and me I go wash the rice. So let's go over the sink, guys. Hi guys, so you remember the last time I taught you guys how to wash the rice and how to tell that the rice is washed or it is clean is when the water isn't cloudy. Oh, if now wonder when we get this nice little rice container from that I'm washing the rice in. I bought it from Shein, because if you watch my previous video on Shein, you realize that me a Shein girl. Everything that me have is from Shein. So this means that the water, not the water, the rice isn't finished washing because it is cloudy. So I'm going to continue washing my rice until the water is no longer cloudy. Okay. Hi guys, so if you can see that my water is almost not as cloudy as it was, so simple means say the rice wash because it's not cloudy. So that's how you can tell that your rice is properly washed. See? So yeah. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to be putting this into my rice cooker, and I'm just going to leave it and begin to sort out the beef, of course. So let's drain this water off and then quickly put it now into the rice cooker. So let's do just that, guys. So normally, if I was using the regular stove to cook my rice and gungo, I would have allowed the water to be boiling like really a bubble before I throw the rice in it. However, I'm going to just put it in right now. It's not fully come to a boil, but if you're using your stove, normal stove, ensure that it comes fully to a boil before you add your rice to it. But because I'm using a rice cooker, that's the main reason why I just go ahead and put my rice in without it fully coming to a boil, because it's going to take a long time for it come to a boil when you use a rice cooker. So yeah. So just give this a little stir, and then I'm just gonna cover this, leave it, and then the rice cooker will do what it has to do. So guys, now onto my beef. So if you're true Jamaican, the beef already clean up anyways. If you're true Jamaican or you're born and grew up in a Jamaican home and you migrate a foreign, still maintain our tradition. So normally when we are wash meat as a Jamaican, we use vinegar, wash the meat, plus we use lime. I remember vinegar is acid, and a lime contain acid as well. So may I say why we always use two acid per meat. Washing the meat is the same thing, but it never occurred to me until I'm much older. So I'm not going to be putting any lemon or any lime to use to wash my meat. just using the vinegar. We normally use vinegar because we always say that vinegar helps kill anything, you know. So I'm just gonna add a little more vinegar to it and just quickly wash. And look at it, when you use the vinegar, you see how the meat just look nice. Look there. This is what happens when you use the vinegar. Wash the meat. Look at that. It's like it purge the meat. Like it purge it. To take out some of them fat here off, right? Although it clean up already, but let's take off some of them fat. Yes. So now over to the seasoning. Just let this soak off a little bit in the water because I poured a lot of vinegar before, so I'm just letting it soak just for a little bit, and then over to the seasoning section. So guys, these are all the seasoning I'm going to be using on my beef. Now I'm going to be using a little black pepper, going to be using a little of the liquid seasoning. You got to have your browning, and through me a Jamaican, you don't know me, I forget grace browning. Because I like spice, I'm just gonna add just a little bit of jerk seasoning to it. I'm going to be adding just a little of the old base seasoning, and I have my salt, and as usual I'm going to be using my all-purpose seasoning rub all the way from Jamaica, so them say. And I have my onion, and I have my garlic. Normally I add a little piece of ginger. I do have ginger. I'm just going to put a little piece of ginger in it as well. I'm not going to add any sweet pepper or any scallion or what you call it again? Yes, scallion. I'm not going to add it as yet. Whenever the pot finish and almost finish cooking, because I'm going to put it in the pressure cooker quickly, that's when I'm going to be adding all my other ground seasoning to the pot. So this is what I am going to be using to start to season my meat. So let's start. Go along with the seasoning, people. The meat looks so nice. This looks soft. This looks like it's going to take about 15 minutes for pressure or less, because you can see that the meat is soft. I don't really have to put it in the pressure cooker, but because I want fast food, because I'm hungry, I go throw it in the pressure cooker quickly. So let me begin seasoning this meat. Don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, shine like the rising sun. 3 little birds, so singing sweet song of melodies pure and true. This is a message to you, singing don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. People, you must be wondering, yeah? Why is it that we're not even using a measuring spoon or measuring anything? Me just a throw and a carry on. Listen, when you're in the kitchen every day, you can estimate. You can estimate to know what to put in there, how much to put in there. Yeah, and that's exactly what I am doing. I am just estimating because I have a rough idea of what I put in the thing. So just a little, as I said. I don't really want enough, but I like little spice. Now I'm going to rub this up, and I'm going to leave it for a few minutes just for it to marinate, let the seasoning get in it. So if you have cling wrap, you can put your cling wrap over it, which I am going to be doing now. But before me put like my pepper, and as I said, I'm not going to be putting the pepper, the scallion or anything in, because I'm going to be pressuring it. After it's almost cooked down now or finished, that's when I'm going to be adding my scallion, my ground season, my pimento, all of the excitement there. Wait, come back, my clean back. I finished, people. So I'm just going to quickly put this over it just to let it marinate a bit. You know, we Jamaican, I don't know, we have some tradition. We just feel like, say, when we season the thing, we must make sure it marinates. You can't put this on and it not marinate. No, no, no. You're not going to taste the seasoning, and it just going to feel like it lacks something. So I'm going to leave this for just a few minutes. Just let it marinate for a few minutes, guys. And then when I come back, it's time to put it into the pressure cooker for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So this was here marinating for about 15 minutes roughly. I put my pressure cooker on. This is my favorite pressure cooker. It do it time, but me just really love this pressure cooker. No lie. Normally, this is my little twist. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil in my pot. Just a little drop. I add in the pot. So just to make this warm a bit, then I'm gonna throw my beef in, give it a few minutes, mix in the pot, and then add some water and set the timer for roughly around 50 minutes, because as I said, the beef is very soft. So over here, what's really happening, see my rice? Yeah. So I'm just leaving that, let it go on waiting. So just gonna add guys, it smells so flavorful, and I haven't added the ground seasoning as yet to it. It smells really flavorful. Oh my gosh, we can't wait for this done. You can't know see a country me come from, right? When country people put them on the pot, you know, and set the meat. Good I say, wait, how come you not burn them? Yeah, country girl. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. The more you like this video, the more you share the video, share this content, the more views I will get, the more support I'll get, guys. So I'm depending on you all to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Give it a little stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. So tell the butcher man to make sure that he cut up my meat them a little bit smaller. I shouldn't cut it up a little bit smaller, but I just can't bother. So what am I gonna do now, people? We'll get some water upon this, because you see all of the seasons, the pimento there, because my all-purpose seasoning already had pimento in it. There it is. So I'm gonna get some water on this, and then I'm gonna pour it in here and just make it go and do its thing. Just a little water I need. As I said, I was gonna give this 15 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid on now, and guys, I'll see you back in 15 minutes. My gungo is finished. There it is. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So my gungo is finished. See? It's ready. And ready for eat. So gungo finish. Right, there it is, guys. So my stew beef. I pressure it for just 15 minutes. As I said, it's very soft. See? Soft, soft, soft meat. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to change the pot. So I'm going to turn back on the stove, and then I'm going to be adding my ground seasoning to this and make it simmer down. It smells absolutely beautiful. Guys, I wish you could have smelled it, but enough finished. So let me just finish up this pot. So I went ahead and I diced up the seasoning that I'm going to be adding to my stew beef now. So I'm just going to leave this a bit and make the ground seasoning steam down or cook down with the beef before I add any sauce, any salt, or anything else. So I'm gonna put the lid on now, guys, and let this go on cook down. Then add my little salt in it. Taste up my pot. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna add some salt. So you're gonna be seasoning your pot for your tasting or liking. So it's a little salt for me. I'm putting in there, not a lot. I tend to add a little sweet chili. If you're true Jamaican, you don't know, say you have to put your ketchup in your pot. Everything we put ketchup in. When it's not necessary, we have put ketchup in it. Yeah. So you're going to taste your pot, and then I'm going to leave this for it to simmer. And then after I finish simmer, I'm going to add some thyme to it. I'm also going to be adding some scallion to it as well when it simmer. Guys, tastes nice. Peppery and nice. Woo! Wow. Yeah, they are going with our thing, man. It really, really tastes nice. I really enjoy that little taste. So let me just put this lid on, make it simmer, and then in a bit, guys, when I dish this bad boy out, you guys will definitely see. See you guys in a bit. Here is my food, guys. The only thing missing now from the plate is just some vegetable, but here I have my stew beef. It's so mouth-watering. And I have my gungo. Here's my little thyme. There it is, guys. I love the stew beef. And gungo. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. to support your girl, 876, you're the British, of course. Then I wanna think, we just need to get my vegetable now on the plate now, guys. My vegetable is missing, which I'm going to put on now. See you guys in my next video.